I feel like I'm going to be like every other artist, and I'm overhyping my stuff. And when everybody gets it, they're going to be all like, "What is this? Poopity pee pants and the turd of doom." Ugh." Like, I don't understand how the whole like going viral or becoming successful actually works, other than having a lot of money to throw at it, which I don't have. Because like I can't even get like my own family. Like, I've been trying to get my mom and dad to read my stuff for years. Like, hey, look here. Here it is. I'll send it to you for free. You don't even have to pay for it. Or you can pay for it, you know, if you want. It's like $3 on my Patreon. You can check it out. But, like, I can't even get the... My biggest fans are people that, like, I don't even know. Like, I have some, like, strangers, you know. Also my friends. Shout out to my friends. I got some support from my friends. But, like, there are, like, strangers that I've never even met who've been like, oh, my God, I love this, blah, blah, blah. But it's not, like, there. But you know what? I'm going to talk about it. It makes me nervous to talk about it. I don't know why. Like, I could talk about other stuff. Like, I have no problem with public speaking. But for some reason, like, the creative stuff is, like, personal to me. And, like, I'll talk to a friend about it. But it's, like, I need to talk about it. And you know what? I'm going to go for a walk and come with me. So it's a beautiful... So it's not just one book. It's a series of books. It's a rule book. It's a game. It's a universe. And it's, like, it's not just fantasy. It's science fiction. It's a lot of stuff. And I know some people are like, oh, but I don't like science fiction and fantasy. But I'm like, yes, I agree with you. You know, like my NPR listening droogs. You know, like I like Harry Potter and I like The Hunger Games and some of those like young adult type science fiction and fantasy. But a lot of them, the story is the fact that it's fantasy. Like Harry Potter is pretty much just a story about some kid going to high school with a backdrop of like, now there's a griffin. And like, I have a fantasy sci-fi backdrop, but it's just the backdrop. It's about violence. It's about betrayal. It's about love. It's about friendship. It's about empathy. It's about faith. And hopefully by the end of it, you'll see something different. Like, you know what? I never considered that. So here's why. When I was little, like real little, like kindergarten, first grade kind of thing, some stuff happened. I saw things that kids shouldn't be involved in, right? And they didn't have therapy at the time, really. It wasn't like a thing. So I just bottled it. They were like, don't talk about it. Just forget it happened. My little boy brain mixed it in with all the things that I watched, you know? Excalibur, the old Lord of the Rings, like Conan, all the stuff that I saw growing up, Star Wars, a little bit, and it turned it into dreams, nightmares. And I talked about those nightmares and dreams with my grandpa, my cool aunt, and they were like, that's a good story, you should write it down. So then I got one of those marble composition notebooks. Do you guys remember those? They were like black and white with like a marbling. And I filled up 2 of those. I mean, like, the first version was big print, like, you know, like 2 lines per letter, because I was a child, you know? And then I kept writing. And throughout my life, I add to that. When I started playing games like D&D, the world became even more real to me, because that's where I played in. I was always the storyteller. And that's where we played. That's what we explored. And I have lived a wild life. Like, I don't talk about it because I know that it sounds unbelievable, right? You know, like, I've been a lot of stuff. You know, I've labored in the desert in the sweltering heat. I've been homeless. I was a soldier. I did other things on both sides of the law. I've experienced a lot of trauma. I've experienced a lot of joy. I've traveled. I've met a whole lot of new cultures, lived in different countries, many different countries. And yeah, I've lived. And all those experiences go into it too. So like, I think it makes it more vivid and real. It's like, so the characters are like real people. Because a lot of them are real people. Like, This dude is going to be this guy. He's a great villain, like this dude that I worked with, or this person that I had to deal with in a situation. He's a great villain. Oh, and then there's this cliche person that I met that one time at Target or whatever. You know, like all the people are vivid, right? And they get like translated in my dreams into this world, which makes them more realistic. I mean, yeah, some of the characters are complete products of nightmare or dreams, you know? But it's a story of all of my passion, all of my love, laughter, trauma, fear, all that. And that's why, you should check it out. Yeah, sure, I've got some fantasy tropes, like I've got dwarves and elves and monsters and magic and stuff, whatever. But there's a lot more depth to it, I mean, it's like Game of Thrones with some grimdark, maybe less highbrow, because I'm trying to, I don't know. There's that fine line between over description, where it slows the story down and then it becomes harder to read for more people, and under description. Like, I don't want to just be like Hunger Games, where it's like, and the person had blue hair, but then also it's like sometimes Lord of the Rings, the descriptions are too long. Do you skip over them? Some people do. I don't need to write down the lyrics to every song that the NPCs sing, do I? Just some of them. Anyway, you guys are going to love Poopity Pee Pants and the Turd of Destiny. I'm just kidding. Oh, God. Just check it out. Look at my Patreon. Listen to the podcast. Let me know what you think. Tell me I suck.